So I'm going to start with video number 2, which is book 2, which is the ah sound for O. We always want to say the picture, the sound, and the letter name. So we say octopus, ah, O. Octopus, ah, O. Octopus, ah, O. So you see the pattern? Octopus, ah, O. Turn the page. So this book's going to talk about Goldilocks and the 3 bears, just so you know ahead of time. But here we have a doctor's office. And what pictures start with ah? We have an ox, who's the doctor. We have an otter. We have an ostrich. We have another otter. And here's a little otter up on top. And so what we have is a pop-up of this little otter. And I'm going to have you cut out your otter. He has a closed mouth right now. On this picture, we're going to let it have a little bit of a tab. So see this little tab I made? I'm going to fold it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue the tab and tuck it right above. You see what I did? So the otter has a mouth closed and now it's open. That's just interactive. We want to have our students being interactive. And here we have other things in a doctor's office that they'll recognize. A scale for weighing and seeing how tall the child is. Some certificates that the doctor gets. Cotton balls and other things that the doctor uses in the office for reading seeing how your eyes are, and cotton balls and certificates. So we're going to go through the book and see what starts with ah. My, look at all these pictures. So we could just touch them with a pen. We have an ostrich, ox, not a goose. Or is that a little ostrich? That looks like a baby ostrich. Okay. Otter, 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 another otter, another otter, another otter. Look at this. Octopus starts with ah. Another otter, another otter, another otter. Here is an octopus. Here is the ox again. So how many ox do we have in here? We have 1 ox. But look at all the otters we have. Let's count the otters. And let's start from the left and go to the right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Go up. 5, 6, 7. Go to the right. 8, 9, 10. We have 10 otters. I'm just going to put that right there. Okay. What else? Look at this. I think he's talking to the operator for the phone. That could be the operator. Anyway, so that's how we look at that picture to develop some vocabulary. Now we're going to do the letter O with uppercase and lowercase o. So with our C stroke, remember how we did the C? Then we just close it up for the O. This is also the C stroke. Start at the yellow for the lowercase and close it up for the O. Some of your children may already know this letter, so they're going to go quickly. We're going to do the C stroke. When you get to the bottom, close it up. C stroke, go to the bottom, close it up. C stroke, go to the bottom, close it up. C stroke, go to the bottom, close it up. C stroke. Now this is our memory. We're going to trace up to the red, down to the bottom. Now just close it up. Make your letter C down to the bottom and close it up. Start at your dot, make your letter C, go down to the bottom and close it up. We want everybody drawing. Look how I'm holding my crayon also. I also have a thick pencil if you prefer to try a thick pencil. The thickness really helps your children with the grip, and you could also get the pencil grips. So go to the C, close it up. I'm going to still use the color because it's fun. C, down and up. Make my letter C go down and go up. Make my letter C go up to the red, past the yellow, down to the green and go up. Go up to the red, past the yellow, down to the green and close it up. Start at my dot, up to the red, down past the yellow, down to the green and close it up. Dot, go up to the red, past the yellow, down to the green, close it up. And you will always have your stoplight right here to remind you. So let's do some more. I'm going to go up to the red, down to the green. Close it up to the red, down to the green and close it. Up to the red, down to the green and close it. Here's our motor memory. Up to the red, down to the green and close it. Up to the red, down to the green and close it. Up to the red, down to the green and close it. Here we go. Motor memory, visual memory. If your child wants to speak, that's fine too. When we speak, we are learning. It's using different parts of the brain, up and around. Make your letter C and close it up. I like to say, make your C, close it up, because your child was already successful in the last book with all the C's, so now we have the O. Now the C and the O have the same shapes for the uppercase and lowercase, which makes learning these two letters first so easy. Here's again our color, our stoplight, red, yellow, green. Making a C, close it up. Now for the lowercase, start at the yellow line. Make your C, close it up. Now if you remember, we start below the yellow line, go up to the yellow line and down to the green and close it. Go up to the yellow line, down to the green and close it. Go up to the yellow line, down to the green and close it. Up to the yellow line, down to the green and close it. So now we're going to really trace. Get on the dot, up to the yellow line, down to the green and close it. Up to the yellow line, down to the green and close it. Here we go. Practice some more. Up to the yellow line, down and close it. Yellow line, down and close it. Yellow line, green line, 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 close it. Hey, good job. Now, a couple more down here. Yellow line, green line, close it. Try it all by yourself without tracing. Yellow line, green line, close it. 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 Little O says ah. Okay, here's our uppercase. Red line, down to the green, close it. Oops, I have a little crooked thing under there. I don't know why. Up to the yellow, down to the green. Up to the red, down to the green, close it. Up to the yellow, down to the green, close it. Let's get our memory working. Up to the red, down to the green, can make a C, and then close it. Up to the yellow, down to the green. You really see the C when you're not tracing. Up to the red, down to the green. See our C? That's our C stroke for the O. Up to the yellow, down to the green, and close it. Good job. Give yourself a nice, happy face. Proud of you. Good job. Now, this page, here is a closet. K. In the closet's a coat. Which picture has the same beginning sound? Is it olive? Is it clock? Is it carrot? Closet, clock, circle clock, and circle carrot. Two have the same sound. Here we have coat, clown, ostrich, and can. So K for coat, K clown, K can. Here we have, it's going to be caterpillar. Caterpillar, K, corn, home. And the last row, we have oxen, candle, car, cat. None of them. Oh, I'm sorry. Oxen, candle. Well, what would that be? Cow? You know what? Maybe they're going K for cow. Okay, let's put, it's an oxen. But if we said cow, candle, and cat, they probably meant to put a cow here, not oxen. So I'm just going to write, pretend that's a cow. Okay. Look at car. 3, K. But now we're going to turn the page. When I have pictures, we practice beginning, middle, and ending sounds. So these are great pictures for beginning sounds. Now look at octopus, camera, otter. Beginning sound of octopus is otter, ostrich, wagon, scissors, ox, oxen. When you have 2 ox, we call it oxen. Fish, dog, olive, starts with aw. Cat, leaf, bed, olives, again, start with aw. Pie, and dress. We only circled those ones that start with ah. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, starting with the same sound. Now this is a fun project. We have the big ox, the medium ox, and the small ox. Okay, so they each have a cart and they each have a hill. So on the back, it's going to be blank. So your child can cut on the dotted line. Dotted lines mean cut. Oops. Maybe I should have cut instead of trying to rip it out. Okay, so dotted lines mean cut. I'm going to cut. You know what? Let's just make 2 strips of this, okay? Because the less you deal with at a time, it's easier. And then you could even just cut them all out. Just cut them out like this. And then when they're all cut out, now we're going to trim them better, okay? So we're going to trim this cart. So you don't know if that's the big one or the medium until you get the other ones. I'm going to trim the next cart. try to do the similar shapes so that you can see which ones are bigger, which ones are smaller. So I'm going to do the other cart. And so here I know this one goes to the big one, this one goes to the medium one, and this one goes to the small one. So now let's trim our hills. We're going to trim our hills. Now, here's the big hill. Here's the small hill. Smaller hill. Here's the smallest hill. So big, medium, small. And I've only seen this right now, but I think it'd be really fun to put the cart on the hill. So watch what I'm going to do. So I'm going to set it like this. The cart is going to be going over the hill. The cart, connect the cart, and we could put it on top of the hill, or you could put the hill behind it. Not a whole lot of room behind it. So we're going to connect the cart. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a line of glue there. I'm going to put my hill first, and then I'm going to put the cart on top. Because you want the cart to connect to the animal. So here's my hill. Maybe it could be behind a little bit. It doesn't matter. It could be anywhere you want to put it. Just be sure you connect the cart. You see what I'm saying? So we have more room. We could even put the hill behind on this one because we have room. So here the cart went over the hill, the cart went over the hill, and the cart is still going over the hill. I don't know. You guys might be better at this than me. Should I raise it up? Because I want the wheel on top of the cart. Sorry about that. I want the wheel to go on top of the cart. How about that? That's a little better, huh? Okay. Cover up your glue. So we have an otter, 1 ox, 2 oxen, 3 oxen, large, medium, small. Here we have our C again. This is our C stroke. Here's our O. Here is our O. Let's outline our O. Look how we're getting a little bit of review. Our O and our C. Here we have ears, that will be C. Head, that will be O. Close it up. Eyes, that are O. A nose, that is a O. And cheeks, that are O. Look at this mouse. Ah! The mouse is afraid of the cat because cats like to chase mice. So here are the colors of the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Those are the color of the rainbow. So what I'm going to do is read some words that start with ah, and we're going to circle it. If it does start with ah, we're going to circle. For example, does the word on start with ah? Yes. So circle the red ox, the ox with the red yoke. This is called a yoke. It helps guide how the ox walks. So does the word off start with O, ah? Yes, ah, off. Does the word oxen start with ah? Yes. Does the word otter start with ah? Yes. Does the word octopus start with ah? Yes. Does the word beaver start with ah? No. So we're going to put an X. That does not start with ah. Beaver does not start with ah. And I gave a very different word because we're going to do rhymes later on. But right now, same and different. They're going to learn that. So here we have outline our C for the cat, outline the O. Okay, so here are some more words. If I say a word with the K, you're going to circle C. If I say a word with the ah, you're going to circle octopus, okay? In the blue. Does the word cut sound like k, cat or octopus? Cut sounds like k. Does the word cob start like k or octopus? Cob sounds like k. Does the word off sound like k or ah? Like ah? Does the word cub sound like k or ah? And it sounds like k. So children are following directions. They're being good listeners. So I happen to have a little bit of tape here because I accidentally ripped this. There's a lot of cutting going on, but I don't want to rip it. Okay, so k, ah, k. We have uppercase and lowercase. So we're going to cut on the dotted line, cut our pictures. We're going to cut on the dotted line, and we're going to match each picture to the beginning sound. Keeping up with me? I don't know if this has to be done in 2 days, 2 lessons, or 2 parts of the day. You do a book a day. I'm not sure how teachers are doing it. So let's look at cage. Let's look at for carrot. These are olives, ah. And this is an ostrich, ah. So put a dab of glue. Let's say cage, C. See the picture name, olive, ah, oh. Ostrich, ah, oh. And we have carrot, C. Carrot, C. Okay. Turn it over. Getting to the home stretch here. We're going to put the first sound, camel, C. Here's your motor memory. Ostrich, ah, oh. Here's your motor memory. Close it up, down, and up. Cat, C. Up to the red, down to the green. Lowercase, up to the yellow, down to the green. Ox, O. Ox, O. Caterpillar, C. C. Octopus, ah, oh. Octopus, ah, oh. Cow. There's that cow that needed to go on the other page, right? You might want to make a copy and glue it on there. I don't know. Cow. K, C, lowercase. Otter. Ah, oh. Ah, oh. Here we have oxen. Ah, oh. Ah, oh. Oxen, ah, oh. Good job. Now we're going to have some sounds. Policeman and a little boy. Which one is going? Little boy. Here are some kids whispering and making a lot of noise. Which picture has you use your soft voice inside your house? Whisper. Then we have, which door is closing quietly? Closing loud. See the clouds? That means loud. How does your mom want you to close the door in your house? Quietly. Here we have rain, rain for the flowers, or thunderstorm rain. Which is the rain that you need your umbrella? Well, which is the rain that has thunder and lightning and lots of noise? This is the rain. Thunder and lightning and lots of noise. So down here, we're going to have us, let me look real quick to my instruction in the back, page 12. And it wants to draw a ring, ring, ring. Now with all the cell phones we have a telephone. So let's just do a phone. Here's my phone. We could just do a phone. What does a phone have? Okay, so that's a phone. They're four different. In the olden days, you'd have a phone like this, and it would have a bunch of little buttons, and it would have a cord, and it would have a handle. That could be a phone. So we want to draw a phone. Now we have the story of Goldilocks and the three bears. So I think this is adorable because we already did the oxen with the three sizes. And now Goldilocks goes in the forest and she gets so tired and she comes upon a little house. And the three bears are going away from their house. But Goldilocks didn't see them because she must have come the other way. So she goes into the house and she sees a big chair that's too hard, a medium chair that's too soft, and a little chair that's just right. But she breaks it. Then she goes to the table. She sits on it and breaks it. She goes to the table and she sees a big pot of porridge that's too hot, a medium bowl of porridge that's very cold. And then she finds the baby porridge that's just right. So she eats it all up. Then she goes upstairs to take a nap. And she sees the big bed for Papa Bear. It's too big and hard. And she sees Mama Bear's bed. It's too soft. And then she sees Baby Bear's bed, and it's just right. So then the bears come home, and they look, and they notice, oh, someone's been sitting in my chair, and it's all broken. And they go upstairs to find out who was in the house, and they see Goldilocks sleeping in the baby bear's bed. Someone's been sleeping in my bed, he says, and there she is. So they chased her out of the house. And here's comprehension. So after this book, come back later, and I should have the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears attached, so you could hear me reading it to you. So here we have 3 bowls of porridge or 3 flower pots. What did we read in the story? 3 bowls of porridge. Here's your octopus with ah. Okay, so look at the row with the apple. We have 3 chairs or 3 fireplaces. Which three are in the book? In the story, the 3 chairs. Then we have a broken lamp. Go to the umbrella. A broken lamp or a broken chair. What's in the story? A broken chair. Then we have, go to the rabbit line, Goldilocks sleeping, Goldilocks eating. So she did both. Circle the picture that she does first. First, she eats the porridge. So we could even put like a number 1, because that's first. Now, here are the 3 beds. Papa Bear, Mama Bear, Baby Bear bed. Which bed did Goldilocks take her nap in? Here it is. Baby Bear's bed. How'd you do with your comprehension? Good job. So, let me see the last couple more. This is to help us with printing. I want you to start with the ox, follow with your crayon, hold your crayon right, follow your crayon, and follow the dotted line. This actually helps tracing, helps your eye coordination. It even could help with cutting if we cut the dotted line. Here we have the ostrich. Look where the ostrich is going, up and down. Try not to pick your crayon up. Try to keep your crayon on the paper and go down and up. And then here's the ox. He's going up and down and up and down. This just is strengthening your hand for writing. You may be very tired right now, which is why it's nice to have the big crayons. And the last one is the octopus. We're going to go around and around and around and around. Some schools that used to teach cursive 25 years ago, that was very good practice for that. Okay? And let's go to the last page. We're going to, what in the world? Okay, so we're going to go O, close it up. Make your little O, close it up. Big O, close it up. Little O, close it up. Big O, close it up. Little O, close it up. I haven't finished writing. Well, I have the instructions written out, so let me see something real fast here. Octopus, practice the O, trace the animal pass. We're just practicing O's. So here we have, want to trace it up. We're going to start with this O. Well, actually about right here. We're going to go up, around, and close it up. So here's our octopus. An octopus has eight tentacles. So let's go. How many do we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, See how I make it wide next to the circle? 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 legs or 8 tentacles on an octopus. And you could even make your letter 8. Or go like that. Okay, so here we're going to just practice more O. Close it. Let's do uppercase on one side. Uppercase, uppercase. Uppercase, 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 uppercase. Okay, C stroke, close it. C stroke, close it. C stroke, close it. One more row of uppercase O. Actually, sometimes our lines go like this. Now on this side, go like this. Uppercase, like that. And then 1, 2, oops, that was too much. I'm sorry. Uppercase, 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 uppercase. Now do lowercase, 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 lowercase. Sorry about that. So making your O's in here, if I white it out, it might make a little bit more sense. How's that? And we are done with book number 2, video 2. Good job. Oh, good job. Let me stop my screen. I'm so proud of you. Here's the octopus. And listen for afterwards. I'll have, when I get the book recorded of Goldilocks, I'm going to attach it to this video. So thanks for being here. How'd your kids do? Make a note of the kids who struggle. Bye-bye now.